Well, as the Sunday golf tournaments do wrap up, at least for another week here in the country, we're also coming down the home stretch of my Spencer versus the Pros golf series for the year. Tonight, it's the 15th hole of the summer and a return trip to Lochland Country Club here in Hastings, as comedian and Hastings native Nick Hoff helps us laugh a little bit as we both tee it up on the par 5, 18th hole. It's time for the latest edition of Spencer versus the Pros, and we're back at Lochland Country Club this week with a comedian, not a golf pro, Nick Hoff, joining us. We're on the par 5, 18th hole. Water pretty much as far as the eye can see. How you feeling?
I don't see water. I only see the hole. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to unleash the beast, go for it. And, I mean, if it's not a double eagle, then what are we even doing here?
That's fair. All right, we're gunning for the double eagle. Let's take a look.
Six iron. Pressure's on. He doesn't want to lose this. Oh, that's a tough shot. There it is. That's a disappointing birdie. His whole family is ashamed.
Well, all joking aside, you almost made about a 60-foot birdie putt?
I should have made it. Had you not been talking to my backswing, maybe I would have. But he likes to cheat.
Sure, and I'm not going to be able to watch this film back and hear any narration during my shots?
No, you were muting it. Yeah, I wasn't talking at all. Okay. It was fine, and yeah, what you couldn't see behind the scenes was Spencer paying a squirrel to run his ball up toward the hole. Yeah, camera didn't catch that.
Sure.
Real cool thing you got going here.
The squirrels at Lochland can be bought. All right, a birdie for me, a par for the comedian. That does it for the latest edition of Spencer versus the Pros.
Nobody's buying that I parred that.
Still didn't see any squirrels. We'll have to check into that. Well, it might be time to officially at least inch closer to the upset alert button. I snag another win off the comedian this week to take my first ever 3-shot lead in the history of this series. But there are still 3 holes left, and regrettably, no more comedians on the opponent list. It's pros the rest of the way out. Next week, I return to Valley View Country Club just south of Central City, where I've already suffered a loss this summer. We'll see if I can at least tie the pro next time around. Tune in next week at 5 and 10 to see how I do.